Hello? Is this going? I can barely hear the game. I think it's just because it's air conditioning time of the year, though. AC's blaring. Now I gotta turn everything up to double volume. I don't think I set the actual game any quieter than before. Hopefully not. Yeah, hello everyone that's here. Hello Kyle. Hello Zach. Fellow farters and Kirby throwers. Farting Kirby. I'm gonna combine it into one. What is up? And for a little bit of Death Stranding, a little bit more. I think it's been like over a week since I played last. Why the title's like, what do I do in this game again? Oh man. I'm starting a little late, and today's gonna probably be a shorter stream. Was really tired earlier today. Just didn't sleep that well. I was a little sore. But even though I've said before I'm not a nap taker, I kind of had to take a nap. Just a light one. Let's get into the game.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear.
Oh god.
Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure.
Okay, yeah, now the game sounds plenty loud.
Sam Porter Bridges.
We're in. Oh yeah, I got like a special recipe from helping this guy. Alright, I remember what was happening. So we got to chapter 2. We got to like Texas. The game introduced some new mechanics, so now mules are more present. There's isolated camps called preppers. I think that's a watchtower. Game introduced more. We got to chapter 2. I was kind of thinking before I started playing, I'm like, I'm kind of... In a way, I've kind of already had my fill of the game.
Weapons restrictions.
They did introduce new stuff, so we gotta keep playing. I feel like I want to get to the end, but... Let's see. But what is this? What? Taking part in ranked nightmares. Oh, we can just fight a boss and get a rank, okay. Reclaimed in order to upgrade structures elsewhere. Alright, I gotta remember how to do the game.
Oh, yeah. Looking good.
Au brevet, Eustaquin Kerodi stupid baby again. Die man kent give us a break. We should go out some team. Drink some beer and stuff.
Stuff. Oh man, the Lord's a little quiet. Oh bruv. Hello Redby, and thank you for 13 months. That's older than a year. That's a billion years in internet time. Appreciate the drop. I think maybe I understand what it said with the accent. It's like that guy Lemmy, trying to understand him. Oh, there's a watchtower. Mules. Wait, is that just a post box to like save your stuff if you think you're gonna get caught? That'd be hilarious. That would be hilarious. So I need to get to the elder who's on the height. And to the craftsman. Kind of a big question mark. Which is even worth going to. Oh, there's just mules the entire way, okay. Shelter from timefall here. It's a post box. Return junk components to the engineer. Wait, that's right here. What the heck? 13's an unlucky number. Now you gotta make it lucky. It's lucky because you can get blessed. You can get a spell put on you to make your unluck luck. Just like in Animal Crossing. I was thinking of playing Animal Crossing today, but I want to give that game a little more time. I'm doing a quick one today. Let's play a teeny bit of this. I have like a strict deadline. There's more local Smash Borders. I gotta practice that game a little teeny bit. I was thinking of doing more like stuff on stream. There's this cool tournament series for baby gamers every Monday, but I was doing other stuff. It was never blessed. Hashtag blessed. Alright, I gotta decide what way to go. Looks like there's mules either way. I guess I'll just get this and then... Wait, what the heck? Okay, I thought that was like Papa Roach or something. But I remember how to play the game. I have to make friends that you can smash with. Wait, that sounded... I thought you did that on purpose, come on. Even the actual video game, Ultimate has like the let's smash bro quick phrase. They knew. Alright, take your junk. Give me some likes and some subscribes. Trust store. Dunktastic. That one too. Man, I'm probably gonna play Smash Ultimate. If it's decent online. The first time of Ultimate players in the city I'm in. One of them was on the stream. The last major tournament. Alright, got your junks. You can make your own baby. I'm timed out for making an joke today. I saw that. I also, in that same stream, I finally got my Animal Crossing island shown off, so all my motivation for playing the game is evaporated. Except for not really. Once I beat, quote-unquote, Happy Home Paradise and redesign some villager homes, then I think my motivation for playing Animal Crossing will be completely gone again. Those are my two goals in that game. Oh no, that stream is like the most timeout stream of all time. I've never seen it before. It's kind of not really my thing, it kind of grinds my gears, but if they want to do it, I guess they can. Alright, we're a skilled mover. Wait, we just leveled up from giving him some junk right next to his home. Okay. I can't like people's tweets as quickly now, though. Come on.
Thanks. Until next time.
Good work. New order available. Please
Ah,
access
Cognition unit got destroyed. I think I can just... Not sure. I think if I put something in the private locker here, it's just here. But I could probably go back here for one of the deliveries. We'll go for the mountain delivery. That's the craftsman. Support skeleton. What do I even use? This guy... Okay, the elder needs medicine. Got it. I'm gonna give medicine to the elder. Even if we have to go back to get something from the private locker, that's fine. Wait, why do I have 3 different skeletons? Power skeleton level 1. Silver. Is it really just a different color? Okay. And I can make a smoke grenade. Oh yeah, because before I could just make the smoke decoy, which was pretty good. So what else do I have? This is a menuing game. I probably don't need as many blood grenades. Put one of those in storage. Just like Animal Crossing, it's just a bunch of stuff in storage. I mean, if I run into BTs, I would like to just get rid of them. It'll be like the last time I played and I got really mad, and I got hit anyways. I thought I was nading them all. So let's get a dupe, a decoy, and where's the smoke nade? Counter-strike. Causing them to cough violently, okay. We could probably throw that kind of at mules to, if we just want to stun the one and then run away. Everyone has a skeleton, I think. Alright. Let me double check. It didn't let me sort. Oh, I guess it already is. Okay, I need to figure out how to get to the Elder now. It does look like it would be easier to get to the Craftsman from the Elder, but we'll just go this way. Someone put a ladder over here. Guessing this is maybe BT area or something? How do I draw a line? X? I gotta look at the controller. Too used to Nintendo. I don't know what the point really of that ladder is. So generator, and then we could go here to the go up sign. Does my baby have a nickname? Canonically, all we can call it is BB. That's all it is known as. Is there something cool here? Okay, this is a really awkward area to go up. So we'll figure it out. We're going the long way.
Thanks again.
The baby's nickname is just Baby.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Going on a little run. I gotta scan. Short for baby. The babies are really long words, so you gotta find a way to abbreviate it. Got some random lost cargo. Can use that to distract. Big bongus. How? When's the next big Big Jungus releasing? And put in a mobile game. There's gonna be that Warner Brothers Smash clone. It's gonna be bigger than Nick All-Star Brawl. There's no way they're not putting Big Chungus in that game, right? Alright, here we go. This is my type of gameplay right now. We're just walking. No BTs to worry about. No No nothing. It's gonna be rough. That looks like a BT area to the left. How the heck are we getting up here? It looks like we can go across that way a bit. Alright, so I can subscribe this game. Cute gardening game instead. Warner Brothers? Can I not like this? Some glarp. It looks like if I head left, that's a mule camp that way. We're caught between a rock and a hard place. Maybe we can just keep going slightly up for a moment. Alright, now we need the map. There's a ladder over here? Oh, there's a ladder someone dropped. Do I have a ladder on me? Would hope so. I do not. Well, I might want to grab the ladder then. We have C and we have E. Was that just a ladder someone has? Okay, we just auto-liked it. What? Well, that's a blunder. I left without a ladder. I usually always have a ladder. I can make a PCC. I can pee. Remember that part of the game? That's not good. E. Okay, might be. I just need to make it up slightly. You can just climb without a ladder. This'll work, I think. You pee on BTs. Honestly, maybe? This is gonna go bad. I mean, if our toilet is deadly, is used to make the weapons. Surely. Okay, we got a nice mountain here. We made it to the Rocky Mountains. Walking to the west coast. This is just kind of a chill hike. How do I crouch again? A. Here's how I punch. I'm kind of for gore. Uh-oh. Wait, there's first person mode? Check on baby.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
Let's hold breath.
Weapons detected. All weapons will
Literally forgot how to crouch. Wait, he just says a random vacuum here. And a toaster. So they really are a prepper. Press the A button to love BB. Oh, B. Okay. You did it because the BB button. Handled with love. The Fragile Express. Alright, we'll give him the lore item. Then we might have to walk back.
delivering cargo.
I've been expecting you. You are my lifeline. I've only managed to get this far thanks to porters, and you don't ask for anything in return. You have my gratitude. Let's see how's the package. Wow, this is great. Excellent job, thank you.
And now we gotta wave our USB stick so he shows up in full HD. Oh, I had 1% damage, oh no.
So you're here on behalf of Fragile Express. Please tell me you put the terrorists behind you. When Fragile, the daughter of the founder, started associating with other couriers, things started getting scary around here. Rumors say that she caused the explosion at Middle Knot City, and there's a part of me that believes it. Of course, she could
Yeah, we're
be
in some
just
lore
one of
drop.
their victims. Are you connecting the chiral network?
That could be an explanation for the terrain. There's just a bunch of dead explosions.
The UCA. Go ahead if you're fine with that.
Okay, they just were like, sure, scan your flash drive. Codec.
Maybe you already heard it from Fragile, but preppers who don't want to be a part of the UCA can still sign a contract with Bridges to join the network. They get to use our delivery services and other basic chiral network infrastructure, much like our full members. Similarly, you'll be able to use their chiral printing facilities to replenish your supplies. They are not, however, obligated to exchange data with us. So don't expect them to share intel or help with the development of new tech. In an ideal world, everyone would be a part of the UCA, of course.
Dude, it's just closed source versus open source.
Everyone to at least be a part
Linux
of the network.
nerd game.
They can always change their minds after the fact. The Cupid will interface differently with the terminal depending on the type of contract. So connect your Cupid.
Oh god, this is making me think it's a smart contract. This is gonna be the use of this technology. Now, I got into that point in the game. They explained the BTs a bit. This is chapter 2. I don't know if babies are super terrifying, but I guess, yeah, like their first few months of life does seem kind of terrifying. And so secondhand to deal just the whole baby experience. Oh, we're past Lake Knot City, where Iowa is. We are in... what's north of Kansas? You take care of it, not teach it. The baby. Teach them crying to not give them what they want. And they have to fall asleep on their own. And they're noob-born even, noob. Now you just take care of them until they're like old enough to actually recognize you. Elders, entered a contract. Oh god, this character model's a little off. Okay, yeah, the deadly area was to the north.
The company just got too big. In times like these, we should all keep it close and tight. That goes for couriers too.
Too big to
Otherwise,
fail.
just make the the same mistakes. Republics, federations, coalitions, states, connecting all kinds of people together. It's just asking for trouble.
Okay, mister, I want to get connected to the internet
Since I last talked
so I
to
can
you.
watch YouTube again.
Travel safe. See you around, then.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Hello? There we go. They're like puppies. Baby's like puppy. And if you played Yoshi's Island, I guess maybe that's a good. I think that's how babies work. You just have to hold them, and if they are knocked away from you, they just endlessly cry. So you grab them back. And you have to eat everything that stands between you and the baby. Alright, I think I can deliver the lost cargo. Actually, let's see if I need to go back to engineering. Private locker empty. Okay, so I do need to go back to the engineer. Which is fair. Could give this guy ceramics? I don't know. Why does this guy have ceramics? Not to fall asleep on their own. I would be a terrible mother. Is that? There's a lot to learn. I don't even know. How do you take care of a baby? That's why babysitting mama on Wii was created. If you can't take care of a Wii remote, you can't take care of a baby. Basically the same thing. Now, I don't think I finished my thought. Basically, dad and stepmom. Like, so stepmom had a newish born baby. I can't remember. Maybe they were born, maybe they weren't. They just, like, appeared out of the ether. I'll remember. There was a newborn. I saw a newborn grow all the way up to 5 years old. In the same household as me. Alright, what am I looking for? Wait, I can't fabricate anything? They're not affiliated with the USCA. Oh, okay. I mean, that's why they don't share data. Newborn. Need to go to the engineer. Fragile. Well, I need to go back to the NG anyways. The only thing is it's fragile and I can't fabricate. But I guess I have the thingies to go down. I just don't have ladders. That goes to NG. I'm gonna go back to Lake. Put this thing to him. So we're not going back to the city. Cargo's been entrusted to another player. You know, like, I haven't messed with the other player's cargo stuff at all. I'm just busy doing main quest stuff. Guess if you wanted to play the game forever, that's how you would do that. That's interesting. My quest item is not here, so I'm gonna have to go back. I guess we'll go take the wine and deliver it to the engineer. Deliver the old wine. There's something that needs to go to the city. Arceus stole the idea. Just grab other players' items. And you hear Arceus... Yeah, Arceus just stole it. Arceus is just only mules. You just drop your items and then other players have to pick them back up. I guess we might as well take this as well. So we can just leave it with the NG until we need to Get the lake knot. Guess you could go around the mules. It's a little awkward, but you could just go down the river. Possibly. Imagine giving birth. A little spooky. Oh god. Okay, we're not at weight limit, but we are... We do not have an ideal loadout. Alright, go back to the NG, where I just was. This should be an easy trip. We just walk back down the mountain.
Good job, Sam. That's 2 prepper way stations integrated into the Cairo network. Just 1 more left.
What the heck is this? Rest stone. Oh, there's literally just a route marked now. Okay. I guess we'll take it. It's basically where I went. Yeah, it looks like there's a ladder on the ground and a memory chip. Oh, so I need to go to E in general. Remember the memory chip items? Here's where I came from. There's a ladder right here from Governor Muffin. Muffins. Oh, what the? If I fell down, would have been pissed. Oh, okay, the camera's having some trouble here. Some bananas almost ready for muffins. That sounds good. Ran out of bagels. Guess I'll run out of bagels tomorrow morning. What I mean to say. We're gonna slide down here. Can feel it. Should just put a climbing anchor down. They're cheap and disposable. Just put one down. There we go. Oh, that's a secret command. Remember Slin? Banana waffles didn't sound good enough. I guess you got options. Banana waffle, banana muffin. Frozen banana ice cream. That's a secret option. Just take frozen bananas and blend them. And then call it ice cream. Wait, where is E? What? That's what I'm saying. Wait, where was the chip? Supposedly there was also a chip right here. What? Am I blind? Should be like an item right here.
Whoa. Easy now.
Wait, is that the chip? No, that's the, other thing. There was a memory chip. Where did it go? Oh no, I didn't mark it. I'm a fool. Streamer blonde. Have enough blonde moment. Imagine me, but with blonde hair. Sandalweed. Uh-oh, there's a sneak area here, huh? Did it just despawn? I'm confused. What the heck? I was like over here and there was a chip on the map. It's just not here anymore. It was in this area. It was like right next to the ladder. Now it's gone. Oh, we mega zoomed out. Okay, I swear, there was something on the ground. I guess not. The ladder's on the ground, it looks like. So let's just put a climbing anchor up. Oh, is this too steep of a drop? Yes. Put it bluntly, yes. Okay, there's our ladder. Oh, there's our memory chip.
There we go.
Lore. Alright, what'd I get for the memory chip? Did I get the God of War OST? Unidentified data. What? Oh, do I have to go back to the thingy to reveal it? It's locked. So the two I see I had already. Alright, I just need to walk back to NG now. Okay, so that's the way I walked before. Since I don't have any ladders, I might have to leave all this alone. Imagine playing this game and not having a ladder. Actually, I picked one up. If I really want to go this way. The issue is getting back, then. So I can pick up the item for engineer. Old ornaments. I guess there's a ladder here that should work. Bit of a walk, but, you know. Do it. Watch this bait me into, like, spooky area. Let's see. Is that the engineer's thing? It's just like a Stonehenge thing. Hey, what's up, Grim? Hopefully you've been doing well. Yeah, it's back to the walking sim. I'm like over a week, so I gotta remember how to play it again, but it's okay. First thing I've forgotten is you gotta carry ladders. Name is so cozy, though. Well, I was going into the game today thinking like, dude, I'm just stressed. This is not cozy. Gotta deal with BTs, I gotta deal with mules. All the enemies? Are you kidding me? So far it's just been a simple walk. Like and subscribe. Oh, speaking of liking and subscribing, I'm liking this. Oh, we got some more NG cargo first? Hold up. We're getting a sentry built up. Wait, what is this ladder? Can I dislike it? I'm not liking this. I'm disliking it. Oh. It just gets rid of it from my world. I thought I would take it. Well, I just trolled myself. Now I'm the one getting disliked. When's my next hiking trip? It's a good question. So it is summer now. Well, I guess we're just walking. Our canteen filled up at least. I mean, I guess it was better than nothing, is what he had. Alright, give me the loot. Is it a mule station or NG? That's the NG. Jangles is kind of good, though. I was reading an article, was it yesterday, I think? It's like, what fast food restaurants are most desired to move into the area? Like, #1 was Chick-fil-A. Like, come on, I need Zaxby's. Bojangles was at the bottom. That's actually what got me. Like, Bojangles is at the bottom. Bojangles should be way higher at the pole. Pulvers. You know, like, Northeast is like a big dead zone for a lot of regional chains. You know, for all the chicken finger places, like Zaxby's. When I remember in their restaurants, their maps would show, like, the Southeast, all of Texas, and West Coast. Like, Midwest and Northeast just got ghosted. Yes, I agree. I'm just talking about chicken. They're all chicken places, actually. What's something that wasn't a chicken place that was on the list? I don't even know. Just chain restaurants. You have to come into the area. Boston Market. I don't know anything about that one. I just know that one exists. Okay, this guy has a frick ton of stuff. Return. Chick-fil-A is the worst chicken place. And it's good, but it just seems so overhyped. They always have like an insane drive-through line. Among other things. For some reason, I thought they were only in the south, but they're in like the city an hour south of me, so I guess not. I mean, technically that is south. Pennsylvania is called the south of the north sometimes. Alright, I'll give him all his stuff. He's drinking good. He's got some books, some paint, ornaments, wine. He's gonna have a party. KFC and United Chicken. What is United Chicken? What would they say their specialty is? Chicken sandwiches? Chicken fingers?
How's it going?
Chicken nuggets? Chicken fries?
Well, the cargo's in great condition.
Highly prized, that's it, highly prized V. KFC clone. Like full KFC clone. I guess, I don't know what you would call it, but like a Subway style, kinda Subway style food service. I guess not you assemble anything, but just there's kind of a pre-made food over hot heat lamp. The worker grabs like the sides, the mac and cheese, and the chicken for you. Like a buffet, except for you don't pick anything yourself. Power Skeleton level 2? Silver? Gold? Wait, smoke level 2? What the heck? Interesting. Okay, I think the game is saying help the engineer and he will build us a sentry. Quite literally. So I just crafted a regular smoke when I could have gotten the level 2 one. Although I guess I can... Okay, I'm an expert mover now. I can now keep my balance more easily. What are chicken fries? It's like a chicken nugget, but better. It's something that Burger King, at least in America, sells. Remember, that was my middle school fast food addiction.
Good work. New order available. Please.
That's all I would eat. I got new mail. Vehicle inspection tools. Oh! Wait, energy boosting drinks. Was this literally Monster? Whoopsie. Well, that's an easy delivery if I want to do it later. I think the Elder wanted some Monsert. Share memory chip data. Oh, interesting. Okay. So they're part of the network.
Well, thanks. You did me a real favor there.
Christine.
Thank you.
Okay, and what game is Christine from? It's a Sony game. Sony went all in on the cross-promotion with this game. A recycle? Okay. Can recycle the support skeleton. I got metals. Ceramics. Not DF, I'm on the edge. You say coffee destroys you. And you had coffee and Monster. Must be like me when I tried making Dalgona coffee. Maybe I should make that again. I'm out of, like, fresh coffee, so I gotta make instant drinks. I guess I don't make Dalgona coffee, though, because it just makes my heart pound. Like, it tastes good, but it's just... It's basically presentation. It's just really sugary instant coffee. But it looks cool, because it's all whipped. On top of milk. It does have a cool different texture, too, but... I don't know if it's worth buying a whole thing of instant coffee. Just to make one. Chiral crystals. Oh, sure. I'll give you... 100. Power skeleton level 1. Boosting will drain battery. Does this one use battery support skeleton? Yes. Speed boost. Okay, I think the power skeleton is just an upgrade. We'll recycle it. You're not stressed though. You're just chilling and crafting a bee. That's the life. Just crafting infinite bees.
Delivering cargo. Thank you for your continued support.
Craft some bees, craft some flowers. But speaking of which, I had to check on the clay bee that I made and all the other clay stuff. It's still all squishy. What people said on the internet about the Dollar Tree clay was true, so... Not sure what I'm gonna do with it in the future. I don't know if I'm gonna keep the clay bee in the year 2077. I mean, maybe. Private locker. Okay, so we need to take this out now. Like a power skeleton level 2? Do I get the gold one or silver? I gotta craft the gold one, right? And I can make a smoke grenade level 2. Releases a large cloud of smoke. And I need a ladder as well. Did that auto-equip it? No. Oh my god! That just looks kind of weird. Dude, I got some drip. Heat would actually destroy it? Yeah. There's a YouTube video that says what happens if you heat it, and it just melts and turns into like a burnt mess. So all I can do is keep it in a sealed plastic thing forever. That's it. Okay, I have a lot of stuff on me. So maybe I should just recycle the support skeleton. Old books that go to Lake Knot City. I guess I can entrust those. Oh, I have 2 different things of smoke grenades. I didn't recycle them. Whoopsie. Let's recycle the smoke grenades. 3D scan them and then print them? Okay, that seems practical. I'll do that. It's simple. Just 3D print them. Hey, what? Cargo shelf. Cargo to recycle. Oh. Just like this game. Everything is 3D printed. I got 3 medals back. Good. And trust cargo. Yeah, I don't care to keep this. We'll just entrust it. Someone else can deliver it to the city. Alright, so now we need to get through, it seems like, Mule area to get to the next dude. See what happens. Yeah, there's no orders to go to that guy.
Thank you for your contribution.
Dude, I'm dripped out. The gold actually kind of works, because it matches, like, your cargo. Kind of sweet. Alright, where am I going? Mule area is this way. Target. It's like mule area is... Oh, the post box is here. So I'll probably go around them if I go through this. I had to guess. Bon voyage. Yeah, if the post box is there, I would imagine that that's where they're centered. So I might be able to dodge them if I go through this area. I guess we'll just go back through this way and then... Go from C2... There we go, we'll just go in a straight line. Simple.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Hopefully I can just run away from the mules if they do spot me. That's what had to happen last time. Just drop some decoys and run. Okay, we'll like the pea mushroom. Very important. No one's liked my ladder? Why is there a marker here? Weird. Maybe going A would be better, honestly. I mean, there isn't a ladder there already, though. Should have liked Bojangles' ladder. Karma. Like for like. Indeed. That's exactly what happened. The heck was that sound? Even BB didn't like it. Oh yeah, BB can like stuff on his own accord. It's good to know. I guess we might just be going through... baby upsetting territory. So as long as you walk slow, throw nades if you see them right in front of you. Seems like this is all open sesame, okay? Open area. On the iPad before it was even born. Yeah, this baby is definitely familiar with technology. Give it that. Oh yeah, I see the stuff in the air.
There we go.
No mules here. They're letting us take it easy here. Is that the guy we're after? Or is that the mule camp? Get a memory chip. Hold up. Oh, that's on the way to the dude we need. Okay. BB even technically been born? Maybe that's why... That's the moral question of this game. Is BB even born? Are they even alive? I think that's the idea. It's why they can see the undead. Technically, they're undead. Maybe. What age would I introduce them to the wonders of technology? A good question. And probably not literally immediately. I feel like... maybe there's even studies, but... I feel like that doesn't help a baby's attention span. I feel like immediately at the age of month 3, just give him iPad. No babysitter, just give him iPad. But maybe a year? It's hard though. In the future, everything will be iPads that spit out advertisements. It will be impossible to not expose someone to an iPad. Every baby is a baby. As a Christian.
There we go.
I see. Alright, let's see. Oh, what's the other lore entry I got? Should I go ahead and look? Sure. And some mail, too. Christine. John Carpenter's Christine. I've never heard of this movie. It's a John Carpenter movie. A sentient car. Cars, but spooky. Earned acclaim for birthing a whole new wild type of horror with their breakthrough hit Halloween. I don't know movies. Signing out of the Catholic Church is too much effort. You gotta get... it takes a lot to get excommunicated. Would assume. It's a post box? Auto paver. Oh. Okay. Give him medals, and he'll build a road. He needs 1440. That's a lot. This is just Animal Crossing. This game ripped off Animal Crossing. But then Nintendo ripped this game off with Arceus, so it's all good. It's all full circle. It's probably literally just like Animal Crossing in that no one else will actually contribute to the gyroid here. Wait, can you really use a climbing anchor to get across here? Why wouldn't I just use a ladder? Oh, we got BT area, like, right next to this dude's place. Okay. At least it looks like it. There's all this stuff around. It's your family and your sanity to actually leave. I can kind of get the concept. You know, some American families just go to church just for the social aspect. You know, you're part of that social pressure. Actually, I know for a fact that's social pressure, because the one person, a stepmom, that felt any social pressure, I don't think was a devout Christian. I don't have another ladder. Where's there? Because that's the only way to talk to... I don't know where I was going with that. I guess I kind of do. It's like the only place where people come to barbecue. That's the real reason. Alright, my goal in this game is just to pick up infinite bugs. Wait, is that a hot spring? Can we get in? Will the baby like that? The BB? I got a bunch of strand marks. Is that a yes? Not that tiny. The healing spring. Wait, there's a rubber duck? The heck? What? This is dangerous. What if it just starts raining? Rich in calcium sulfate. Spring is said to aid in healing of cuts, bruises, sprains, and restores stamina. Its waters are safe for infants and small children. We got the old rubber ducky. Can I take the duck? Take out the baby? I think it's in the lore. It has to stay in the tube forever. It can never feel the squishiness of a rubber duck. Well, uh-oh. Remember when I said rain was gonna be an issue? Social pressure is what makes your mom go crazy. Well, I guess at least there's light at the end of the tunnel for you. What's your... If you're living on your own place and everything, at that point... Well... This is me now. Alright, this place is weird. They got a lot of solar panels. Is this supposed to be a farm? Forget what their name is. I think they're like the repairmen? The craftsman. Okay. John Craftsman. This is actually another sponsorship that's still in the game. Craftsman Tools.
You're not with Fragile Express, are you? Oh, I get it. Bridges is using their IDs to complete the delivery. Well, good work, son. I'll take that off your hands. Package looks... brand new. Wow. Been a while since I've seen cargo in such good shape. Thank you kindly. I know it couldn't have been easy.
Okay. You're gonna join the internet now? I'm gonna join my clan, UCA. Okay, so far this has been a mostly chill area. I guess there's that immediate mule area you have to get through from the city, and that's about it. Kinda surprised there were no BT areas on the way. Please, BB.
What's your angle anyway? Everyone knows Fragile was behind the attack that wiped out Middlemont City. Only a damn fool would trust that terrorist to deliver shit now. But here you are, filling in. Keeping her business alive for her, am I right? I swear. Can't trust anyone these days. Don't try sweet-talking me onto your little network. You know why there's been so many terrorist attacks recently? Because you all pissed them off with your talk of reuniting the country. Join the UCA. I may as well paint a bullseye on my shelter. Just keep my deliveries coming. We'll get along just fine. I don't need any trouble. Though I will say, I appreciate these hematic grenades of yours. Quality work, gotta admit. Not the sort of equipment the UCA ought to keep to itself. There's a lot of freelance porters operating in these parts, after all. If I could churn these out by the boatload and gear up those folks. Now you're good people. I can see that. And you brought my order like I asked. But it'll take more than that for me to agree to what you're asking. Chiral Network is a big step. But if you could prove to me Bridges is...
Oh, we gotta get him to 5-star, okay. This is just like Animal Crossing. We gotta get his photo, and then he'll join the internet.
I'll put the details on the terminal there.
I mean, yeah, he was saying if I could pump out more. It's like, how? Realize... You don't know how those are made, do you? Don't smell it. You don't want to know how the chicken is made. Okay, we need to get a toolbox from a crater. BT area. Well, okay.
The toolkit you're looking for ought to be in my old shelter. It's been tagged, so shouldn't have any trouble finding the place. I'll unlock it remotely once you get there. Oh, and take some of those hematic grenades you brought with you. Nothing you'll want more when those BTs put your back against the wall, right? Here's hoping it won't come to that.
Alright, what are the odds that I just get gotten by a gloop whale? Right, there's no way I don't just accidentally walk into a single BT and then just get sucked into the gloop ocean. I feel like I'm cursed to that for that to happen every time. I guess anything I don't super need. Anything for fighting people I don't need on me for now.
Order assigned.
So if we can get him to join, then I can give him the data. Okay, I've got a private locker. We can't recycle anything. Anything I don't want to lose. Put in the private locker. Smoke grenades, probably don't need it. Doubt it affects BTs. Just need the poop grenade. Oh, oops. I'm gonna auto arrange as well. There we go. Traveling light. Rob. Blazing Eskimo. Wait, road has been rebuilt. What? Never mind, okay, it's not like Animal Crossing. Don't judge a book by its cover. Risks. We look at the crater, yeah, there's literally like one way to get into this, so this is like a mini boss area. Essentially. We just walk straight forward. Just make sure we have grenades equipped. Make sure I remember how to crouch and hold the breath. We had to walk very slowly. If I scan the wrong way. Got the extra mile, okay. The mail. What did I give you? Oh, I got a like for my ladder. Let's freaking go. Yoda loot. This might just get ruined. Ceramics would be really nice. This guy just wants a pin. Let's freaking go. Yeah, I got some likes. It was me getting stream sniped in this game. Oh man. I could pee. Where am I going? Just walking forward? Okay. It's like the cave. Okay. Like straight ahead is his old base. Kind of weird. I would think. I guess it'd be kind of annoying if it was BT's the whole way. They have a date memory chip. Sleeping tablets for the Elder. Lots of lost cargo. We at least want the memory chip. That's our first mission. Oh, the game's giving me a hint here. I should use the sandal stuff. Guess I can't argue with that. That's why they put the peeing in the game for some reason. Okay, so there's not actually BTs till we get to the other side. So this will be laid out differently than other BT areas have been in. Okay. Being in the wilderness is so hard. I guess that makes... What if you're like on a lone camping trip? Storing blood. I don't even know where the heck I'm going. Oh, where'd they go? Okay, do they know? Trying to fall in your own key. It takes core strength. Uh-oh. Oh, they just didn't care. Okay. Are we good now? Oh god, now I'm stuck. I do... I'll say this, I do know that there are products that are made. Like really silly names. That are meant to help with that issue. Like, are you going on a camping trip? Where the heck am I going? Okay, straight ahead. And you have to wipe. Is there one right next to me? The P is still there. I need just like a portal inside the body. Just teleport the P away. Uh-oh. This is what makes me nervous. You can't see him at all. Okay. I feel like there's a fiction scenario of Herd of the Bladder portal. Maybe not. I got another... Yeah, I guess. It makes sense. Gross portals. Oh, I missed! Uh-oh. We got the pea grenade. Maybe in the future. Alright, we're already almost out of grenades. Are we gonna get got, like, right as we try to leave? Okay. Direct hit. The bombs are our blood, though. P is only a repellent. Do it! Maybe if I was on easy mode. It's too risky. Oh, I got stuff from the footprints. Looks like we're okay now. And if you're going for like the ultimate flex while playing this game, that is what you do. And pee while the scanner is out? Yeah, because peeing is just like a weapon. You equip it. There we go. Proved it. And just peeing on the... You'd have to stand, like, right in front of the BT. I feel like you just get hit. Maybe not. Just gotta get good. I think we're good now. Oh, I got a container ruined because of the rain. Alright, baby's happy now. Made it out. Okay, gave me thumbs up. Like button. I can't really tell the difference between the baby just crying and making sounds of joy. They just sound the same to me. Uh-oh. Imagine we fall over after all that. Okay, so you need like a frick ton of blood bags and grenades if you want to fight through a BT area. And even then, it's kind of annoying because you gotta get direct hits. At least with the nades. Baby's laughing is creepy. So there's that category of like 2006 YouTube videos. There's cat videos, and then there's like baby videos. There's a lot of that are the baby laughing. And they edit it to have villain music.
Almost there.
Evil baby laugh.
There we go.
Actually, what I'm really thinking is just old reaction images. Or a ton of baby faces. My favorite one is that the baby is about to order a pint. Alright, we running. Alright, so far so good. Have anything I can drop that's ruined? Cargo damage 100%. Is it too late to repair it? Build. I can return to the engineer pretty easily, so I guess maybe offloading that would be good. Anything else? I think that's fine. Maybe the PCC? Teletubbies kid scared you? Scares you? It's just a kid that's the sun. Oh, there's a button to point backwards. Oh! And you can just blanket spray everything. Okay. Interesting. Like, what am I spraying, though? Alright, well, I got some hairspray on. Ready for the night.
Delivering cargo.
What? You kidding me? You actually went into that hellhole? You don't know what this means to me. Whole lot of memories in these old tools. The kind of stuff you can't replace with a chiral printer. I was giving you an impossible mission. Oh, yes. Now we're talking. Where do you see the weapons I make with these?
Oh, so you're gonna make me a gun now? It's a non-lethal gun. Rubber bullets. You can't kill people in this game. It's in the lore. Alright, we got to 2-star connection with him. We gotta get to 5 and he'll give us his picture.
Now, to be fair, Fragile and her crew never did me wrong. Could say I owe them, even. If they're running with Higgs now, and that makes them as bad as him, don't it? It's as if all the motherfucking terrorists are coming together like one big happy family. Might be time for us to do the same. Maybe there's hope for us after all. At least if there's more folks like you in the UCA. Safety in numbers, huh? And a new America to boot. Connect me to the chiral network.
Alright, time to plug in the USB. How many stars are we on? We need a Nightbot command for that. Check how many stars, connections, deliveries we're on. Probably only 0.5 stars. Nowhere near getting my photo in Animal Crossing yet. Like that automated thing, that actually would be fun. I need a way to remember that. I'll do my phone. New strand established. Wait, what the heck? Why are we in North Dakota now? I was just in past Iowa. Alright, stars command. Adding it. Craftsman is joining the UCA. Bola gun. That's South Dakota? No, I'm the American geography expert. Know everything. Terrorists posing as Fragile Express couriers. The US looks wide. No, I couldn't. Do you know Texas is as big as 5 European Unions put together? That's how big America is. And Texas. Because it's directly to the south is where the mules are. Dude, he's in HD now.
Right. Now that you're looking out for me, it's only fair that I look out for you. So, as long as you keep me connected, keep on supplying you with my best tools. And together we all might live a little longer.
Alright, so there's a reason to do side quests for these guys. They'll give us new weapons.
It's called a Bola gun. Should keep anyone from giving you trouble for a minute. It's non-lethal, of course. I can't promise it won't leave marks, but that's on them. If you think you could use it, take it.
Is this just the glue gun from Prey? I mean, that would work in a non-lethal game. Just glue people to the wall.
That could come in handy.
Blinding
Use
wires.
it to restrain human targets without killing them.
That's a
But
BTs
swap
as
out those
well.
wires with strands spun from your blood, and it might even work on BTs. Go ahead, give it a whirl.
Alright, got a rope gun. So if we go back to somewhere that has a bed, we can do the training missions with it too. The issue with that is we gotta go back to the city.
Well, you've done your bit.
Time for me to do mine. Good work. New order available.
Yeah, we got new drills with a firing range. Where's my other gun? Oh, there it is. Oh, okay, we take it out of its equipment. Hold RT to charge and increase width and range.
Use of weapons is prohibited.
Alright, I gotta turn on gyro for this.
Excellent work, Sam. You've brought 3 way stations into the fold. The preppers are on the grid and the Cairo network is looking better than ever. We're planning to use a regional distro center as our next way station. But that'll have to wait. Got a priority task here. A mess in need of cleaning up. We need you to recover one of Lake Knot City's system servers. They sent it out for repairs and mules hit the transport on the way back. The server contains validation data for a new delivery system we're deploying. Once in place, it will use the Cairo network to automate deliveries. To us, it's invaluable. To the mules, it may as well be a toaster. A toaster they'll happily tear apart for the Cairo crystals and rare earth metals inside. If we don't act quickly, we could lose that data. So get your ass to the mule's drop site, snatch the server, and bring it back to Lake Knot City.
Okay, this is kind of a well done.
Myself. Check your cufflinks for details.
Well done order. Was that you would be heading back to the city anyways. Okay, well now we have a reason to use the gun.
Weapons is prohibited.
Sure that only your target is in your sights before firing.
Weapons is prohibited.
Weird jokes gave me negative points. Yeah, I don't know how the Animal Crossing villager stars work either. I don't know if giving them oranges every day is actually working. I don't want to do a test shot, but...
Use of weapons is prohibited.
Oh, use of weapons is prohibited. Well... let's see what we gotta do. Take on orders. Oh, we can go to the engineer again. And to Lake Knot City. Oh, you can go around the mules if you want. Okay. Yeah, the mules are in the center. Good night. No G and Ks. Alright. Have a good rest of your night, Red Bean. And good sleep. Sleep well. So do I make these deliveries? Maybe make these deliveries do the thingy... the training and then go on the fight mission? I can share memory chip data. I have 2 of them. Are we gonna get to the God of War OST again?
Wow, thanks. You did me a
Okay, you said that before already.
How did you get this?
Wait, one of them is Fragile's
I don't know
data?
what to say, except thanks.
Okay. Glasscraft. Is that just fake Minecraft? Keep balance control sensitivity. Okay, so like fire weapon gets preferred. Okay. The mazer gun, the bola gun. I'm guessing the mazer gun is just an upgrade. Bola gun is just an upgrade. Fragile's version of Minecraft. Yeah, I was hoping I remembered the button for that. That makes sense. I get it. Smoke cargo. Cycle some stuff. Let's recycle the ceramics because I don't have a lot of places to put them. Team repair spray. And there's like 30 charges left. If I recycle it, it gives me nothing, but whatever. Sure. Sure, I'll give him a little more chiral crystals. I have the soundboard, I just rarely use it. I gotta leave it for the moments it matters. Oh, I can just fabricate a blood bag? Okay. Container repair. Okay, so the materials used to make the repair, not the same as ones from the other thing. And craft more grenades. If I want. Because for now, I'm just kind of skipping out. I'll make some quick and easy deliveries. So this goes back to the city. Anything that goes back to the city... I guess I need to go back to the city eventually anyways. It's just anything that needs to go back to the Elder. Not taking yet. Oh, this guy's not getting his pin or anything. Entrust. Did we get any connection? No, because we didn't hand deliver it. Okay. I understand. Yeah, it's interesting. So the mules are placed in ways where you don't have to go near them if you don't really want. I'm guessing if you have a vehicle, you can get through the one set super easily. Oh, interesting. There's pins I need to find there. Food rations. So I'm missing a ladder. Alright, so we'll go back to the NG first. Back to the city. We'll try and fight. Getting the flow of this game again. What is that? Was that a rest thing? Mace Wind Dude. What is that a reference to? Guess it's worth it to route things out even if it's just for a short distance. I'm heading way off towards the mules. Like, what the heck is this road? Interesting. Like a BT-infested road. It's a cool visual. More Elder loot. So many bridges. Get it? 'Cause the game is called Death Bridges. Oh, interesting. Okay, so this is an entire road. Maybe crystals. I just got lights. Working with others to build a road. Cell stimulation. Does it mean stem cells? I'm going. Okay, if I go across the bridge, that is somewhere I need to go. Like the pea mushroom. It's a weird looking bridge though. I'm guessing if you don't have a vehicle, like, you can't go across it. It's not advised. Plants? Oh, we gotta get the plants, right? Oh, we need to get this. It's for the engineer. This road wasn't here before. I guess that's because I connected him to the network. This road just looks freaky. The Elder is gonna be pissed, because I'm not delivering a single thing of his. No wonder why he doesn't want to join the network.
Footpath.
What the heck? There's a ladder up to it. Interesting. That looks unsettling, but I guess it's friendly. Strange. Okay, yeah, here's where I came from before. Need any canteen? Not really. Infiltrating a camp. I guess we're way better equipped than earlier in the game. We got smokes. We got a better gun, supposedly.
There we go.
We got decoys. Would hope that would help. That looks like a road. Yeah, that's a road through the area. So if you get a car, that's really good. You can use the metals.
There we go.
Oh, I guess I never did go and check what the lore entry things I got were. Is there any way for me to get across? There is. Real question is, do I want to go across? There is metal. It's all in mule territory, though. It's quite the chasm. Okay, change back to normal boots. I guess you don't have to give a heck about the mules once you, even if you run on the road, because the mules don't spawn on the road. My guess is you can just run through the bridge.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Where am I going from here? I guess to the ladder? There's a ladder that I placed? Okay. That would definitely do the trick. Yeah, I feel like if I really wanted to, you could just sprint up the bridge and you'd be okay. By the time you get chased to the bridge, you're in the city. High performance underwear? What? Why is that here? Alright, we'll go the road less traveled. The one with less likes.
Hey, mine's heavier.
Oh, those are friendlies. Okay. I was a little freaked. Dude, it's other people. Hoarders. Do not steal.
Oh, this one's for you. Oh, thanks for the help.
Okay. And ironically, the player can instantly break Sam's #1 rule of no touchy. Alright, free grenade. Can I take their underwear? I don't have underwear. How do I get underwear? Okay, nice to see a friendly face. I wonder if we can bait them into following me. And we can have like a group war. The mules. Turn. Okay, got a bunch of stuff to deliver to him.
Oh, hey. Good to see you. Well, the cargo's in great condition.
Alright, are we gonna get to 4-star? Got tools and some missing objects. Oh yeah, the missing objects he likes more. We get Power Skeleton level 3 now. Engineer Hologram. Fragile's Umbrella and Suit data. Okay. I mean, I just crafted the level 3 suit, level 2, but we'll get the level 3 now.
Be safe out there.
Good work. New order available.
Energy drinks. Underwear. Oh, they're doing the same thing. Or we can just go right to the city. Go around the mule area. So we might as well take these. Not going to the craftsman yet. Power skeleton. Let's do silver. Oh, oops. Level 2. Can't really tell. Probably very minimal difference between level 2 and 3, but maybe not.
Order assigned.
Okay. Okay, yeah, anything to go to the Elder. The Elder is not that far, but I just don't feel like it right now. I don't want to. Yeah, because you don't get any connection level if you don't deliver in person, though. You gotta watch that. I feel like entrusting it is fine, and then you just take other people's deliveries. Recycle? Did I even pick anything up to recycle? No. I mean, I guess I have the level 2 power skeleton? Sure. Alright, we're probably gonna go the long way around. Just don't want to risk it in the mule area yet. Mule area yet, even though I'm sure you can just run across the road.
Thank you for your contribution.
I can't entrust anything.
Thanks. Until next time.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Alright, gotta have the baby pleaser.
Hello?
After the NPCs? Interesting, so I guess the NPCs maybe navigate the world with what everyone's built. That's a whole extra system. Interesting. That's a ton of metals. Excuse me. Alright, there we go. Put it on the bottom. Yeah, so I'm gonna go back across here. And then walk around the perimeter. So I guess go to E. Okay, that was close. We almost just... Well, like the ladder, but only because of karma reasons. Alright, yeah, we're walking along the edge of the area that they scan. Thank you. It's the first time I ever had that happen on stream. Sneeze. Bless you. Ante sway.
There we go.
Learn a new word for bless you after sneezing. There's gotta be a culture in the world where like you dab after someone sneezes. Oh, this is some rough terrain. What's this ladder even do? Okay. GG. We'll go the baby way for now. I feel like the road is probably pretty safe, because it's out of the scanners and everything if you just run, but... For now. We're not at our weight limit, but we are at our height limit. Slovak, you say nah? No, I'll just say that as English. Na zdraví. Okay, I wanted to look at the map. Alright, that's what we do. Gamer, do you say GG? You say my V. The gamer language. Is that a mule scanner? Well... That was so not Leet of you, sneezing. Come on. That's still a mule scanner, what the heck? Gotta grab the resins. Someone built a bridge here.
There we go.
I don't really feel like running all the way to get resins. Yeah, it's pretty far. There's gotta be like an official gamer language dictionary somewhere. Start with the basics. How to say hi in gamer language. H or GLHF are both acceptable. Yeah, we could use a drink. Sure to drink some water. The unique language of gamers. Geeky gaming stuff. Now that's a domain name I trust. It's not geeky in gaming, don't talk to me. Wonder, there has to be like a far limit where you can walk. Ruined shelter. That's just a mega crater. Okay, that thing kind of freaked me out. Is that what the droids are gonna look like later? $22K likes. What? Hacking. Alright, almost there. Almost want to click the link, but when playing PC games, it's kind of hard. And completely turn off the game. What's like the main highlight? That's the baby. Okay, Sam's not actually whistling with this model, though. Is that because I have settings on medium or something? The heck? There we go. 60,000 people in Lake Knot City. Yeah, like, just let me take the car. What does this say? Access denied. Use authorized entrance.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Mail received. Why join the UCA?
All weapons will be locked.
A request for pizza? Oh, someone wants a pizza delivery. It's one of those weeks. I'm gonna go get a pizza delivered or picked up.
Welcome to Lake Knot City. Proceed to distribution center.
I'm gonna have like 80 different emails to go through. So we walk to the actual city entrance? It's one of those things you wouldn't normally do, but... I mean, there it is. Alright, and just say hey to anyone. Okay, good tutorial. How to say hi to people.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Oh, okay, just flicking the camera on accident. Okay, we got some optional orders.
Hey, Sam. Good to see you. The legend does it again. Everything looks to be in perfect condition. Thank you, Sam.
Got the food. New delivery route. Don't have connection up from that. Custom-made vehicle tools. Do we get a car now at level 4, maybe? More structures can be built. Okay, nothing major.
Until the next delivery. Good work. New order.
Oh my god, they just keep giving me fresh pizza to Peter. Urgent pizza. Fragile cargo, keep it flat. Oh, interesting. That's not actually the craftsman, that's someone else. This is kind of a troll mission. You just have 30 minutes to deliver a pizza. How fresh could that pizza be? I mean, if everything's 3D printed, I guess kind of fresh, maybe not. Maybe if the 3D printing's just the same as, like, heating something in the oven. Not really. Like, we delivered a whole ration of food in a tiny box. Engineer. Store climbing anchor. Keep a hold of other players' lost cargo. I don't know if I want to deliver the pizza, though. It's too much of a side trek. Who cares about pizza? Alright, we delivered the lost cargo to Panda. I feel like that's an anonymized profile. Maybe not, though. They're just a panda. A recycle? Oh, that's a ton of metals. 400? So you could take those and build something with it if you wanted. Wait, the anonymous Google names. What is that? Particular panda. Okay, usernames like that. I guess like when you sign into a Google app and don't actually set your profile up. On Google Docs, yeah. Party panda. Alright, we'll recycle a little. So we can take this metal from the city if I need to build something. Claim cargo. What the heck? 800 resins? This game is broken. Lake Knot City cargo. What? Okay, we can just deliver that. Extra grenades from someone with a Lady Dimitrescu I can't say it with the accent. J. Francis. Alright, that one's definitely a real profile. Who else would name themselves Francis? There's just so many resins, I feel like it's not even that game-breaking. Oh, we're at our weight limit? It doesn't matter, though, because I'm just gonna store everything. Maybe. 800 is so much, actually. Interesting. Resins. Okay, ceramics, that is not too many. Obviously, if I need to take any out in the future, might be an issue. So now I can just hoard tons and tons of resins if I want. Turn lost cargo. Aid.
Hey, guys like you make... Thank you, Sam.
You know what, I kind of want to deliver the pizza. It's kind of a trolley mission. Maybe deliver the pizza, then go fight the mules.
Until the next...
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery.
What do I even have in my inventory still? It's only 45 grams. Should be fine. So let's read the email for it real quick. What's the lore behind the pizza? Porter's getting it done. This guy's giving me likes. And the porters I hooked up with grenades. Took down a BT today. It's exchange, joining up. Sacrifice a little privacy, share a little expertise, and you agree to look out for us. Not a huge price to pay. A tax, if we're honest. Contracts alone won't cut it. If you dodge your taxes, you can't be surprised when there's nobody to look out around for you. Internal tech I received might be enough for me to start producing grenades in bulk. There's a catch. Only your blood is going to work. Don't misunderstand. I'm not going to ask you to bleed yourself dry. It's like you're donating a pint every time you take a break. Yes. Humble request for pizza. Honor to make your acquaintance. I am Peter. I cannot resist the urge to initiate a correspondence. My sister has been feeling under the weather. There's only one thing that may restore color to her cheeks. Pizza. Oh, and my dear sister is somewhat of a ham lover. Okay, we're gonna deliver an anchovy pizza. I join the UCA? Oh, that's him asking a rhetorical question. What incentive is there for me to do so? Exchange for contract with Bridges, I get meds and supplies delivered. Can access all the weather data and news to make my life easier than before with the contract. Okay. Engineer. Read one more. Got a whale picture. One step closer to understanding the beach. Know the Evo Devo unit. Utilizes the chiral network to access the beach. I don't understand how. Can't reclaim the past we lost. It reminds me of pictures. It's a picture, but a fragment. Say we've each got our own beach. It's these beaches we route the network through. It's part of it. Maybe there's more of us in our memories in the beaches than we realize. I'm gonna read the others when I go in the toilet. Standard orders. Oh, there was something I gave oopsie to the engineer and then just never delivered. Well. Alright, let's go get the pizza. What's in my inventory? I have a single ladder. I have a ladder, climbing anchor with 3. Should be good. Maybe one more ladder. Pizza. Make one more ladder. Look at the direction. We'll probably need a bridge. We'll need one to bridge across the river and one for the hill.
Make
What?
sure you carry pizzas properly at all times. If you do something stupid, like turn it on its side, you'll ruin it.
Oh, so we probably just need to walk across the river then. Carry by hand. Not an option, it seems. Offload the pizza. Okay, so basically this is a keep flat mission. Pizza time.
Order assigned. Delivery parameters updated. Time limit set. Beginning scan.
Okay, so we can still use ladders. I thought we had to hold the pizza in our hands. Wouldn't be surprised. I love how Die Hardman is worried about our pizza. We have to use an authorized exit as well. We might. Okay, so part of our route is to just go through the bridge. Seems? Yeah, just go through the bridge. And we need to go, like, up through that way. Yeah, so as convenient as that would be, we can't just go that way. Go through the door. Alright, it's pizza time.
Have a pleasant journey.
So we gotta walk back the way we came. And then figure out how to get...
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Are they like straight forward from the bridge? Yeah, basically. We could just keep walking straight forward from the bridge. Imagine it'll be a pretty straightforward route. I doubt they'd give us BTs on the way to delivering a pizza. At least the first one. Maybe later to troll us. So pizza in a metal box has gotta stay nice and hot. Oh, I guess what I could do with the PCC is just build another bridge, maybe? So I have one of those. It's a tense mission.
Looks like a way through.
Uh-oh, that was rough. If I fell over from walking into the droid, that would have been rough. Okay, so from here... What? Why can't I draw a line? Hello? Okay. Confused. I'm pressing the X button. Okay, I guess I ran into a limit. And then, there we go. I have a PCC. No chiral network coverage. Oh, interesting. We're not within the chiral network enough. Has to be connected on both sides.
Two wheels up.
What? That did not even sound like Sam here. If I go straight ahead here, it looks like... Okay, it looks like I can cut through a bit. Okay, I was freaking out. I was like, wait, what? Out of time? No. Oh, this is all flat ground. Thought this was more hilly than it looked. It's like right over here is BT area. Which makes sense. It's very close to a crater.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Pizza time. That's not a bad place to get a pizza delivery. Not a very hard trek.
Delivering cargo. Delivery complete.
We did it in 15 minutes or less. Will the guy not even say hi to us? Dang, you gonna give us a tip at least?
Thank you for your continued support.
Interesting. So there's just random anonymous people that... That's all they say. Weird. That's all he existed for. Was the pizza. Other porters have contributed materials. Okay, that was a weird area. Let's follow my route back. What time is it? Alright. So I'll go back and try and do the mule fight mission next. See how involved that is. Be a good bookend. Not end. Make sure I can play some Smash Brothers tonight. Probably not too much or anything, but little. Okay, this is not gonna help. Are we running? We don't use too much battery running. At least for now.
There we go.
Very quick run. That's why you have the robot legs. I don't get the double jump. I just randomly double jump sometimes. Alright, there's even like a little mini road here. People are playing today. People have delivered my cargo. It's nice to see there's still people engaging with the online component. When I don't play as often, I get further and further from this game having a hot new update.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be welcome. Not safe. Proceed to distribution center.
The double jump is weird. Alright, we running.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Over lost cargo. That's to the NG. You know what? Might as well. Oh, I wound up not doing anything. Okay. I mean, that works too. Could leave it in the private locker. That might be the better play.
Sam, we've received some cargo you entrusted to another porter. Assuming you didn't just lose it. You can collect it from the share locker if you like.
Okay, so someone else delivered it to this area. But then I get to claim the reward. Interesting. So now I get a free bit of recycling and... Okay, then we can deliver. Yeah, I'll get to that.
Hey, Sam. The legend, everything. Thank you, Sam.
Ah, we did it. Again. We get like half of a star for this? Yep.
Until the next delivery. Good work.
Yours is a true calling. Alright, let's go to the private room. And we'll need to go to the firing range. Like, is he even real? He just falls asleep with his gear. Mail received from the engineer. Mules. Heroes or villains? Oh yeah, I think we got figures of the boss fight now. Alright, I mean, we gotta get some more monster. I can't believe there's not a mod to get the monster back. Which is not, though. So drink 2 monsters. It's our breakfast. Customize the baby? I could examine the weapon rack. What can I do with the new gun? Looks like I have smoke grenades now. Once used by the US Army. These are our hematic grenades. Bola gun. High pressure gas to fire strands at targets. Okay, so it's basically a remote strand. Interesting. Pause. Like, so we got a BPM 100. Oh, we got a new cutscene. Won't turn around. Evil baby. Knew something was coming. Old man baby. Fragile jump. Oh yeah, we can fast travel to the old map. If we want to do missions there. Yeah, the mirror doesn't seem very useful. It's just for photo mode. Nice, we got a fart. It's coming. Beer intake, analyzing. Degree of fatigue, cryptobio.
EX grenade number 1.
I gotta get infinite grenades here. Oh, whoops. Get the wrong one. Yeah, it didn't give me anything. Sitting. One EX grenade number 2. And then a shower grenade. I've got 4. Okay. Oh, it like air dries you. Interesting. I don't know if that would actually be good. Maybe? Entire body air dried? That not just dry you out? Alright, we have 4 new emails. A few more ideas. Chiral makes it so easy. You can fabricate stuff pretty much anywhere. Remember, mules used to just be like you. People trying to help you. Would have been hailed as heroes if they hadn't gone batshit. Maybe they started out as smugglers. That's why they can navigate the hard country. You tell me they aren't altruists at heart. Huntsman of Evo Devo. Not the stage where I can perfectly recreate objects. More places you bring online, the better my results. Taken an interest in the Odra deck. Of the scanner. People tend to associate them as BBs. They are designed as general scanners. Any original features were cut at some point, such as allowing you to project holograms, reconstruct data. Keep expanding the network, though. We can restore these features. Okay, we get a hint of what's coming. Holograms. Was born in the shelter. Parents are long gone. Do you want to go get by? Go ahead and do whatever. That's what he said most people in the cities did. Most other preppers. If you want to live with a purpose, you gotta find a calling. Expression of gratitude for pizza. I was pathologizing on the behalf of my sister. She was asleep when you arrived, you see. As for myself, I was attending private matters. I'm on the way home now. Oh no, Peter's a fake. He doesn't like pizza. He hates ham. What was the emote? Was it this one? Thinking. There's a lot of weird emotes. Thinking. There's the whale one somewhere. What was the other engineer one? Yeah, understanding the beach. Whale emoji. Tell Amelie we're true believers at the wind farm. Part of the second group, so we never got to see her face to face. Easy on the eye. Won't lie and say I didn't notice. Tell her we're believers in her cause and her mother. Resident. Gotta go the extra mile. I wonder if someone on Twitch has all the Death Stranding emoji. Rip the emotes from this game. Finding an extra bit of service to make people happy. Miss Grade is the most important part of the evaluation system. I'm just gonna skim this one. I'm getting better. I don't just want their stuff carried from point A to B. What special treatment? See if there isn't a symbol next to your likes. Indicates you got them for performing tasks related to miscellaneous. You can never have too many likes. American Reconstructionism. Thanks yet again. Okay. You lost fight. I bet someone does. Gotta find the emotes mirrored on Franker Facey. Point Not City is back on the map. Alright, thank you for all the stuff you brought, and thanks for taking care of that big BT as well. Used to be a time I was so scared I just wanted to shut myself away and hide forever. That's not an option. Bridges isn't going to make it all the way to the west if we don't step up our game. Data... Memory chip. Alright, what was that? Glasscraft. Glass is famously fragile. It's just literally making glass. There are those that say it is in fact a liquid. Observe a piece of ancient glass. You'll see it as flow downward, as if it was melted. It was forged. It's like a liquid, but can be shattered in an instant. It's these characteristics that make it an artist's dream and a porter's nightmare. Alright, did I not get anything else? Oh, an unknown man's journal. Access the interviews. What? Is this just literally Kojima interviews? Access the interviews menu. Well, not the God of War soundtrack. Okay, so it's just literally interviews. Really hard to keep track of these. Fragile's umbrella. Think the thing that Fragile carries is an umbrella? It's not. It's a navigational device. It's way cooler. She's got some kind of dooms that lets her move between beaches, like the chiral network. The way she tells it, she kind of clears her mind and lets the power do the rest. It's something similar to the spikes in her suit. When she senses chiralium concentrations, they pop out. Like Kirby spike ability. Okay, he's got a whole journal. Unknown. Today I made a delivery to a shelter near Middle Knot City. It was a new PB. It was dangerous. Worked out okay so far. Bring people what they need. Helps I got a 6th sense for BTs. Pretty rare. Other preppers kicked the bucket. Went to deliver his medicine. It was late. It's on the verge of going necro. Wasn't any time. Take him to incinerator. I had to dump him into BT territory. Better than leaving him to pop. And I dumped him though. It's like I could see the BTs reacting to the corpse. Saw the beach too. Strangest thing. Oh, maybe this is major character. Higgs? Hogs? Die Harden? Movie outfit West. Heard of my BT sensing abilities. Seems they operate outside of Bridges' sphere of influence. I'm an altruist now. I live to help other people. Haha, wild hogs. Like Minecraft. Daddy always told me the wide world is dangerous. That we had to stay in our shelter, spend our whole life there. Frick that. Community's what it's all about. A buddy of mine died today. He went in the mountains and was too foggy. Called me asking for help. Then the line went dead. Saw the void out from there. So he wandered into BC territory. I'm too many porters now. Folks quitting or dying, going mule. Attrition's a bitch. I'm fricked. We all are. Terrorists posing as fragile couriers. When sneaking in and out of cities disguised as part of Fragile Express. Live another disaster at this rate. It's not like we can cut them out. We need Fragile's people. Here they're transporting weapons. Why'd they be so stupid, I can't imagine. Spreading stuff that kills in a world where the dead are ticking bombs? Sure, terrorists are a threat. What genius figured escalation is the way to go and we all know where it leads? Need weapons that can take down the bad guys without killing them. Violence isn't ugly. It's damn near suicidal in this day and age. Okay, this is just them pointing out in case you didn't think about it yourself. That lethal weapons are a dumb idea in this world. Got music? Silent poets. I got likes. Alright, I'm not even gonna finish the mission by the time we get back out here. like this track, as I just skip it. For some reason, I guess, maybe the game makes you manually play tracks. Barely heard too many. Only heard like a handful of music. Uh-oh. The mom is gone. He's drinking. It's okay, it's just a water bottle. Okay, I guess she could be in the tube. In fact, we know. We can see now.
Thinking you could keep us safe.
It's whale juice.
Man like you. I put on that bet. Just you and me now, BB. That's all I got.
Sad man.
Keep you safe. No matter what.
Who's mad? Oh god, her legs glow. Die, sad man. Her to die hard man. This is die sad man. Mads Mikkelsen. Was that the musician? I don't even know. Oh, oops. I have the PCC still. I guess anything I don't want stolen, I can go back in the thing. But anything I don't want stolen, I should... It's an actor. It tells you what I know. I only know Twitch streamers. Those are the only celebrities I know. Only important ones. Oh, that's in the locker, okay. Anything that isn't a weapon to use against people. Kojima's obsessed with them. I guess it's like with Norman Reedus. And then guess. Okay, we need our smoke stuff. A ladder might be useful. Like, if I lose it, it's not a big deal. I feel like I wouldn't want need the climbing anchors on me. PCC. Don't super see how that would be useful. They won't take the blood, so it doesn't matter. Okay, and then maybe we can get... We have one gun. It's all the gun we need, right? Don't need to use more gun. Get another decoy and another smoke nade. So we'll see how good the bola gun is. If the bola gun... It has to be better than the other gun, though. Go to the firing range. We might have a separate thing for smoke grenade, too. So I've yet to use it. Alright, time for the VR missions. Oh, and smoke. throw in a flashbang. Alright, let's try smoke first. I think this is more just distraction stuff, but description makes it seem if enemies get hit by smoke. Like a stun. What if we step into it? What, do we need to hold our breath through it? Wait, I have no clue. Director's cut. Would think this would be part of the base game, because all I heard about Director's cut is it's all just, like, minor update stuff. New car, maybe. If this wasn't part of the base game, then it's kind of rough. This seems pretty essential. At least very helpful. And this definitely feels like it could be within the base game. This doesn't feel tacked on or anything. Oh. Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, it's like that classic Batman thing. He just shoots the rope that goes around people. Okay, gotta turn on gyro for this. Okay, and the cone... Maybe then the streamers you watch did this. Zach's saying it's new. The VR stuff. Alright, let's go do our training mission for this and see how good the gun is. Drills. Eliminate all mules. And BT. Oh, we get to see what it's like against BTs as well. I guess this is actually for BTs that's really good, because the grenades you have to be stupid precise. What? That's not what I meant to do. I still want to stealth a little bit. Hi. Okay, yeah. These one-shot. Uh-oh. Okay, so that can be an issue. Run away. Oh god, we got him by the head. It's way easier to fight the guys. Wait, do we have to, like, headshot them? What? Wait, what's my mission? That's not my mission. Kick. Oh, okay. They stay down if you kick them. Kick a man while they're down. Seems like they won't. Headshot. Okay, yeah, headshots do insta-KO for some reason. Dang, you kind of want to play with mouse and keyboard then. Man. So scuffed with this game. Oh, you can double and then go for a headshot after they're tied with controller. Hi. One more somewhere. And this is what kind of bothers me about this game. The combat feels like it would be better on mouse and keyboard, but everything else feels better on controller. Just don't put guns that you have to aim with. Make them like Splatoon guns. I'll fall over, please. Ah, really? because you're not supposed to do combat. Game's trolling me. Oh, we got him. You just give Sam a giant paintbrush. Then it would feel better on controller. Okay, well the bola gun seems way better. I'm sure you can still get swarmed. He's like, if I get shocked, that's a big issue. And you have to get takedowns. So you gotta get headshots. Or just kick them. There's definitely an issue I have with the mules, it's just you get swarmed. I guess if you can run away, shoot one, run away, and then get like 3 of them knocked down and slowly take them out. Okay, how does this work with BTs? BWD. That just gives us 2 guns. Shoot it in the foot. It's actually gone. Okay, well, this is even stronger against the BTs then. Don't have to headshot them? Oh, I've been spotted. A bunch of them like up top. Oh yeah, you can do a charge attack. What's that even do? Like, as if they hide on you. It's because I'm not stealthed. "14 targets." Oh boy. Oh, there they are. Okay. I'm getting eliminated. Okay. So I think I'm learning the BTs just don't always choose to show themselves, the big thing. Uh-oh. Yeah, they'll just not show themselves for a long while. Oh, you're a big one. Okay. We also got introduced to the super BTs. Okay, well that makes combat easier against BTs, but not as doable. Mule combat feels a bit more doable. Main thing is just you really gotta run and dodge the spear throws, so you don't get interrupted. It gave me a C? Alright, let's grab an extra gun and go after the server then. Not sure which camp it wants me to go to, but they're both like right next to the city, so should be okay. Only got a C. I'm a nerd. It's not acceptable. I gotta get an A on everything. At least. Yeah, we got smokes, and we have extra tools. We have smokes to distract. Decoys. Probably could set up a little. Set up a decoy in unrelated spots. Because part of the idea is you can't actually fight them all. You just gotta get spotted, stun the ones that are near you, drop a decoy for the others running up to you, and then run to the post-op box. And get out. Let's see, yeah, we got 2 decoys. That one is in the deeper one, okay. So if we want, we can just go... I guess we can go around and then just go in it. Could say you fight the craftsman, but... it's in here. I was taking a look at it. Do I need any navigation items? There is the bridge here. That only gets me here. Looks like there's nothing... there's a bridge over here that might get me in from behind. It's the post box. Apparently the server is over here. Like how people just place the goods here. Yeah, our goal is gonna have to be get across the bridge here. Make it over here. And come back. Just lay down whatever dummy items or whatever to distract. Or if they're all coming from behind, run this way. Yeah, I think this is all cliff. There's not really a good way to do anything here. So ideally, yeah, we keep the ladder and we use it to get across here and just take the bridge. Probably. I think actually arranging from the craftsman side is the best, so I guess we'll just go with the craftsman first. Take just as long to get to the area as it is going to... So I don't really need the maser gun. I feel like the maser gun... There's humans targets temporarily unconscious. I guess it immobilizes vehicles, but I haven't ran into that yet. Alright. We're ready for combat.
Have a pleasant journey.
Now to sneak/fight our way in. Just take out whoever's in the way without drawing the entire crowd. And I guess basically if I draw the entire crowd, like circle camp them. Drop something where they spot me and run completely the opposite way.
Have a pleasant journey.
There we go. Just select it and press B. Needed. Alright, so we'll just go back this way again. Yeah, we can double jump.
Nice.
This does take me the right way. Was thinking, like, am I even going the right way here? A long walk ahead of us. I think that's the bridge I need to take that I can see. Where the distances in this game both look long and short, like all at the same time. Some resins. Uh-oh. Where am I even going? Oh, this is nowhere near the right way. Figures. Well, I got water in the canteen, at least.
I'm good for now.
What is that ahead of us? Is that... Oh, that might be the mule camp. It's technically just walking across this is fine. Bridge level 2. Alright, so I guess I'll go make a save point at the other guy's place. Uh-oh.
Come on.
There we go. Stop opening the map. I think the thing is you need to get in the habit of clearing all your markers. So the map isn't cluttered. Was it gonna rain? Okay. Uh-oh. I was trying to place a marker. It's not a marker, a sign? River. Heavy rain. Great view, dump site. Slow down. Just put don't give up. Is it just because our footwear is almost ruined? Doesn't seem like it. That's weird. Oh, that's the bridge. It's just made of BT stuff. So just go back here so we can refill my battery. I think running speed would be good. Yeah, wasn't there a hot spring, like, right here? Where is it? It's on the other side.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Oh, okay. I have my battery charged. Recycle. I guess I could just give the resins to these guys if I don't need that much decoys, but I don't know. I might want more decoys. Don't think there's anything else I need. Got something to take to the NG, the Elder, City. It's like he won't really charge my battery here. It's unfortunate. So you gotta use battery only when you need it. We needed to keep the battery for the mule area. I guess I could recycle the old boots. Alright, this is like the most convoluted thing. I think we're just gonna go. My battery's low, but I don't know how to... do anything about that.
Thank you for your contribution.
Battery charge while we're in here? It doesn't seem like it. Alright, just a minor inconvenience. Okay, so we need to go there. And it looks like this bridge should go across here, so then we can just go straight to the goal. So the main thing will be the alarm. If stealth just is never an option, then I guess we'll just throw smokes at guys running at us. Drop decoys. Gotta act quick. That's a nice bridge. Oh, they have a vehicle now. Well, dang it. I got rid of the maser gun. I guess we'll go craft one real quick, because we're literally right next to the thingy. Oh, and I forgot to save.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
I got trolled. Ah! Okay.
Oh, whoa. That was close.
The spring is like right here. And it's already 10. Well, I guess I'm finishing the mission. More worried about that than whatever else I was doing tonight. Into this game. It takes just as long to get to where you need to go as it does to do the mission. Do not pee in here. Oh god. So it is true. Alright, we didn't see any of the animations last time. See if he grabs the ducks. The duck's even here still? Yes.
Yeah. Soak it in. We needed that.
Poor Sam can never really get clean. Permanently dirty. The worst nightmare. Too bad that didn't charge my battery. So now I actually have stuff that uses that battery to figure out how to get charge back.
2 wheels up.
Alright, so I'm gonna grab our maser gun. Maybe we'll drop our resins now, so we'll have too much weight.
Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Alright, just jumping for the fun of it. Don't think... Can I access... No. Private lockers are a bit weird, so we're just gonna fabricate. Need a maser gun, because we see they have the vehicle. I guess to reduce weight, we will get rid of those resins. We have 2 cargo, 2 things of grenades. I guess I can just drop a thing of grenades as a decoy if I need to.
Thank you for your contribution.
Alright, let's get a manual save in. Alright, let's try this again. Still just need to go to that bridge.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
If there's a way to stealth really close, that would be good. Find a spot to drop my decoy and then somewhere else to go. Is that camp where they have the vehicle is where we need to go. Really interesting to scope out. It's like, okay, now you've begun to deal with the people easily, so we're gonna introduce a new enemy that's harder to fight. So that's how you gotta do it. Interesting. Okay, the bridge takes us like right next to a scanner. Come on, dude. Oh god. We're gonna have a bit of a fight here, huh? Now, if we can steal their vehicle, would be one thing. Alright, we're gonna have to go offensive, I think. Yeah, what am I even after? Collect? Okay, so I need to make it so I can use the post box here. Uh-oh. Alright, I gotta take the car. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm a good driver. Uh-oh. Alright. Oh, then we can take the car to get out of here. Hell yeah. Thematic grenades. Antique art for the NG. Film director. Tools. Mule boots. Do a donut in the car. Not carried. Oh. Oh, I just physically don't have room. Okay. Load onto truck. Okay. So the game detects the truck is right here. That's funny. Nothing super heavy, like ceramics I have on me. Alright, gotta approach the car and press X. How do I... Okay. Aw, man. Is there any junk I can drop real quick to distract him? Alright, we're just gonna walk. Vroom, vroom. Yeah, that didn't work. Fart grenade. Yeah, the fart grenades are pretty powerful. I didn't realize the smokes were so good. It's literally like a don't approach me zone and everything. Yeah, I can just smoke behind me. Uh-oh. Hello? Okay. Thank you. Yo, hello, Worm Bob. Hopefully you've been doing well. Currently getting chased. Oh god. Alright, I got him. One of them at least. Now, thank you for the 51 months and tier 2. Always appreciate it. You definitely do not have to do that. You don't want to. Yeah, hopefully you're doing well as well. There's new B emotes you can use. Hopefully that's exciting. Alright, I don't think they'll chase me now. So everything I put on the car is gone, but whatever. Seemed like the car was gonna be tricky to get. Alright, that was way more fun. Having more tools than just the one gun to fight those guys. It's good. School stuff? You've just been busy with school? Since fair. I'm gonna prioritize the right stuff. It looks like I wasn't able to take the car with me, but that would have been really tricky. I guess. So that's an easy way to get a car, though. You just steal a car from them. Uh-oh. Alright, you know what? I feel like delivering this. Does anything even need to go... Hold up. To this guy? Lake Knot City. The engineer. The film director. Who? Tools. Like the director from TF2? Ode. Oh, what the? You serious, dude? There's a film director that lives way out here. I see. Yeah, I'll get to you one day. Okay, well, let's just go back to the city then. For now. Let me double check there's nothing that this guy has.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked
Alright.
until departure. All clear. Well,
One might be doing school stuff. I guess I'm just doing the same old, same old. The office job. Let's see, so I can take an order. There we go, go back to the city. Wait, isn't this... Whatever. Do I have enough weight? Deliver junk components. Oh, does it put me over weight limit? Selected. Don't need anything special at all. Oh god. Okay, well we definitely need to recycle stuff because...
order assigned.
Hello? There we go. Do not punch it. There we go. Stuff like this I don't need to keep on me, per se. Not really everything, though. Oh, okay, I have a lot of ceramics. That would explain it. That would explain the weight completely. What is 600 plus 320? 900? I mean, it's basically full. Losing a teeny bit. Whatever.
Thank you for your contribution.
Alright, let me see if it will optimize my cargo now. There we go. Alright, so there's just gonna be a rough walk back to the city. Yeah, basically just walk straight to the bridge. Are there any song requests for this game? Just wanna play that songs someone liked, Rim liked. I just quit out of, if I can find them? Huh? Data? It's not mail.
Supply requests. Submit one if you're in need of anything in particular.
Okay, so you can just make a quest for other people. Okay, I guess you can't see it unless you're in the house? That doesn't make any sense. Wouldn't you want to be able to play songs here? These guys are looking for me. Yeah, so it seems like I could just crouch the entire way and be okay. These guys are still looking for me. Oh, interesting. They were still looking at my decoy. That's funny. I think if I could go ahead and go back across. Yeah, well, except for then I need to... Yeah, I should just keep going the way I'm going. It's a bridge I can see to go across. Okay, yeah, the game detected in a moment where we need music. Uh-oh. Well, too bad I don't have any container repair spray. All skeleton effects? Oh, okay, so I need to go to a generator to get power. Okay. Glad the game just gives you tutorials the whole time. Else I would just be lost. Where's my route? What is the... Okay. Are we running now? Oh, I'm not going the right way. Bridge I want is way down here. Actually, no, I'm going the right way. I think. Alright. Of course we get time falled to death. We're out here. Ah! the rain's only getting worse. The game's just here to troll me. But I don't need anything, and then that was a big mistake. There's a long walk to go without having any repair spray. Didn't have any spray on me, though. I was doing combat. Seems like the rain let up.
You there. Bridges wants you.
Oh god. Please. Okay, so basically cargo I dropped. I lost a ladder, ceramics, and a grenade. Because I had to leave.
Just you, yourself, and me.
Okay, interesting. So cargo that I abandoned gets added to the pool of lost cargo. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, I have a little path somewhere. I guess I'm following it. Alright, this is the true part of the game. I thought the little fight was the high point. Really, this is it. Alright, do I save the delivery for next time, or do I go ahead and just do it? That's my next thought.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
So we might get a cutscene or something if I make the delivery.
Welcome to Lake Knot City. Proceed to distribution center.
I feel like I gotta see all this close out though, right?
Safe travels. Good morning, Sam. Have a pleasant journey. Decontaminating. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Alright, delivery time. Actually, I guess I have stuff in the locker? Equipment. Yes, do I have any repair spray? No. Okay, let's fabricate some real quick. Okay, and then just auto repairs anything you have. Alright, seems good enough to me. I'll do the lost cargo first. Antique art. Don't entrust. Film director, don't entrust. I guess we'll go to the film director at some point. That might be a BT area.
Hey, guys like you, thank you.
Yeah, it's hard to make a million thank you messages.
Until... Good work.
Good work. Alright, deliver the requested cargo. Oh, we had 2 deliveries at once.
Welcome, welcome. The Herald man said to expect you. Oh, you've got the server. Here, let me have a look at it. Nice. The great deliverer comes through again. The server's in perfect condition. It's a real relief to know all our records are safe. Thank you so much.
That's why you keep backups. What was the percent? 1%, less than 50% damage. Okay, we did S. Ooh, we can do a bike at any time now.
Supplies you can fabricate. Lake Knot said he was kind enough to provide the blueprints as thanks. I'd tell you all about it, but didn't you used to have your own? Same deal. 2 front wheels, 1 rear, battery powered.
Ah, battery powered. Alright, we're gonna have to learn about batteries in this game next time.
Requires skill to drive over obstacle-strewn terrain.
I have
Best suited to
skill.
long, flat stretches, yada yada yada.
Yeah, it's up, Kalma. You can get a,
You can look forward to that too.
you can get that. Higgs particles. Okay, did I get anything else cool? I'm just making deliveries. This is my final delivery of the night. I delivered a pizza. Not even joking. Long range trike, okay. This first time in the game, first playthrough, this is not the first day of playing. No. It's my first time getting trolled.
Thanks, Sam. With that data, we can finally move forward with our plans for the new automated delivery system. I'll tell the boys to start testing the bots right away.
Oh no, I'm getting replaced with drones. He's the real villain.
Check the delivery terminal whenever you're up for more work.
The preppers had some things to say about Fragile. You sure we can trust her?
That business with Higgs. Thought I told you she hates him with a passion. Enemy of my enemy as far as I'm concerned.
It's not a good explanation.
For it, though. Just ask her and judge for yourself. I'd like it or not. We need her help.
What the heck? I'm just gonna phone call.
Sam, it's Fragile. I hear you brought 3 preppers into the network and delivered everything they needed. That's some good work.
Long as we're shooting the shit. You mind telling me what the deal is with you and Higgs?
Been hearing stories, huh? I'll tell you all about it. In person. Meet me at the distro center, south of Lake Knot. You're headed there anyway, right?
Good work.
We...
Order available.
Why would I immediately go to holding a nade?
For further information.
Heck yeah. Alright, one last thing to check. Actually, maybe 2. Addicted. Okay, so the bikes cost ceramics to make. Got it. Data? Oh, I have interviews I could look at. timefall and power failures. Make it ground zero. You know, I want to play Smash Brothers. I'm not reading this lore. Read one. An explosion like nothing had seen before, tearing a gaping hole in the heart of America. I was just a kid. Even the adults had no clue. And then the world had explosions. By the time we learned what voidouts were, the country was done. Things are looking up. I told my kid's brother's still alive. Head up corpse disposal team in Capital Knot City. Oh. Timefall and power failures. Still in planes and satellites. Wind it back. Inverse rainbow guarantees you're in for some shiz. Power outage. When it hits, you get power outages to deal with. Maybe used to timefall. Doesn't mean I'm immune to it. Believe me, I'm younger than I look. Oogie. I think I'm calling it a night here. This game is actually still pretty sweet. Oh yeah, I was thinking about the games, like, I haven't played in a while. I think I've experienced everything, and no. No! It gets better. It gives you... I think the main issue I was having was fighting the mules, but it gave me, like, 2 different new tools that make it way more fun. That helps. Yeah, to be continued in the Fragile cutscene. That's like a whole delivery. You gotta go to a distro center. I'm just gonna play the whole game the rest of the night. So apparently only 33% of players got a hot spring. So I guess half the people that booted the game dipped in the game after Chapter 1. I guess I kind of get it. Only want to put a bit of time in. Alright, I'm calling it a night here. I think next stream will be Animal Crossing, because I wanted today to be Animal Crossing originally, and then I just didn't feel like it. Good cutscene. It's big. Yeah, big mission. Yeah, take care, everyone. Next stream will probably be Thursday Animal Crossing, or Friday. Tomorrow will be Smashing, so... And I don't think... Actually, I guess that has a stream, just not of the game I'm playing. Yeah, take care, everyone.